Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. If you don't already know, my name is Janet and I'm so happy you're here. Today I'm getting my video done early, y'all. It's not even 9:30. I've already had breakfast. I had hash browns and sausage. Yep, Weight Watchers approved. Not that anything's disapproved, but well within my points. And a cup of coffee, and I've already washed 2 loads of clothes and hung up one of those loads. The other one's in the dryer. Y'all, we're just getting things done. I love productive mornings. So I thought we would come on here and go ahead and do our Tiny Thursday video because that's what I love to do on Thursdays. And today is going to be just a little different because I need to stop, pause, put the tinies to the side for just a minute, and even when we get to the tinies, they're going to be different because I've got something I need to do with those. First things first, I need to take this binder because I didn't have time in yesterday's video and put the money where it goes into my group plays. Now, this group play is from Grammy's Journey. Sweet Gracie, I just love her. She does a live on Sundays at 6:30, and I like to join her when I can. And she's been playing Spicy Bingo. And Gracie, I didn't get a chance to comment, but yes, I would love it if you did different cards where you could choose a different card each week and different people had different cards. I think that would be so fun. You had asked about that and I didn't get a chance to reply. So wanted to do that. But let me stick my money in here because most people, they save for each spot that gets checked off on bingo, but I just saved the $3. So I put that in there. And Gracie, along with I think Jess, is it Jess at Tubing Budgets? I can't remember. They're putting together a cruise for budgeters. So if you're interested in that, that will be in next year. And Gracie even did a book, and where is it? Here it is, where you can save for the cruise. And I thought it was just too cute. So I've still got to put mine together. But anyway, Grammy's Journey, if you're interested in all of that. And then this is Mandy's over at Mandy's Budgeting Journey. And I totally forgot to write down what numbers she rolled on Monday. She does a live on Monday nights at 9 o'clock. Love it. She's normally creating in Canva, and we just have a good time in the comments. So I've got to figure out what she rolled and put my money in. And this one is from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. And I'm saving what she saves. So the last time she did numbers, I didn't have all the money to put in. So we have 2, there's 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, got it all now. So let's put that in if we can get it to fold right. Voila. I need to condense when I can, so that won't get too chunky down in there. Let's go ahead and color these off. Are y'all having a great day? I sure hope so. Coming up on the weekend, I've got to go to the store. My husband called me last night and sprung company on me, y'all. Got company all day Saturday. I don't mind company, not in the least bit, but I wasn't ready. So we've got to get ready for that. Let's color in a 2. I'm not going to color these in all the way. And this one, the 3. All right. So y'all be watching Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. If you would like to do this, you can get your copy. It's free. And do it along with us. I know she would appreciate the company. All right. So there's that. I just got to go back and check on Mandy's. I totally forgot to do that for the video today. Now, for the tinies, let me tell you what we're doing today. If this is your first time, I created the tinies back in February of last year. And I did it in a response to a video where someone was saving with really big challenges, and someone down in the comments said, I can't do that. I only have $2 left after I pay all my bills. And I was like, oh, no, just heartbroken too. And I was like, whoa, you can still save. You can still do this with us, even with $2. So my brain got to rolling, and I got to thinking, what can we do? So I said, if you only got $2, what can you do with it? So I decided dimes. You can break it down into dimes. You can even break it down into nickels, y'all. But 20 dimes goes a lot farther than $2, meaning you can do a lot more challenges with 20 dimes than just the $2. So I said, there's no reason that person can't start their savings somewhere and have fun with us and begin building their savings. So that's where the tinies were born. I said, well, if we're doing tiny amounts of money, why not have tiny challenges to go with them? So ta-da, the tinies were born. And wow, did they take off. And back in February, I created birthday tinies to celebrate the birth of tinies, the creation of the tinies. So if you ever wondered where tinies came from, that's where. So what I normally do is bring $2 just because of that one video, so that if you are out there thinking you can't do this, you can't join us, you can't have fun, I want to show you you can. And if you think you can't build a savings because you have such a small amount of money, I want you to see you've got to start somewhere, and you can do this with us and have fun. So what I do is I bring that $2, and I either bring 20 dimes, or I have little placeholders I've created for dimes, and I have found that this is easier than actually handling the dimes. These just represent 1 dime each. And then I track $2 on a tracker. And the trackers I have been using are from Mandy's Budgeting Items on Etsy, Mandy's Budgeting Journey on YouTube. And I've already completed one, and today, y'all, ding, 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 we're completing the second one. The second one is done today. What I'm going to do is, because I've got odd amounts here, I'm going to close out this tracker with $84. And I've got the $84. I just added this little bit in here that we needed to make up. So this is the 84, plus there's a little extra in here that I added when I would find dimes or whatnot. And that's how I ended up with an odd amount on the tracker here. Now, I would literally find, and I still do, dimes out on the ground. And I picked them up and I used them. Y'all, don't pass that money by out on the ground. Look how it adds up. So I'm going to add it to the money jar. Whoops. There we go. I love this little jar. It's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to close that back up. Now, I'm going to take $5 out and hold on to that. And this money in here, I'm going to add it. Oh goodness, it's all mixed up. I'm going to put it into my sinking funds binder. Get it straight. Oh my goodness. There we go. I need to do this video probably next week. Look, I've just been stuffing my money in here as I complete things. So it's getting all mixed up. We need to put it into our sinking funds. All right, so what are we doing with this $5? Glad you asked. I'm going to take it and add it to my hanging with my nomies through the year. And we're going to do our second week of April. So let's add the 5. Oh, where is the month going? Oh my goodness, it's just flying. Can't even catch our breaths. Breath, not breaths. I only have one breath. Well, let's hope I have more than one, but you get what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, so there's hanging with my nomies through the year. I really should redo that. Make it saving with my nomies. Okay, thank you, Mandy, over at Mandy's Budgeting Journey. But you know what? We're not done with Mandy. No way. She has created new trackers. She actually created 3 like this. And she did them in honor of Mary over at Mary Love Country Living. Let me show you the one she did for Mary. How cute, the little farm. And then one that reminded her of Oma Crafts and Budget with the little highlands. How cute. And then this one that reminded her of me with the beach theme. So what I'll be doing is using this tracker until it's done. And this comes up to $15 or something like that. I haven't added it all up. Mary Love Country Living did. I just haven't. So we'll be doing $2 again, or as close as we can get it to work out on here. So I know we're not doing tinies today because I had to get all that done. Let me make sure that the group plays. I closed that out and took out the $5, and there we go. That's all I needed to do for today. So make sure you come back next Thursday, and we're going to start this tracker with our tinies, doing $2 at a time, just like we do every week. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. You know, I love it when you come and spend a few minutes with me. I truly, truly do. Y'all are each and every one so special to me. And you are what makes this channel. I wouldn't have it without you. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys. Super big. Have an awesome day.